Kenny Wormald. Wormald. Your last name should not have worm in it.
Mm.
Let's see what he's been in before this film. Let's see. In the Drew Carey Show, he was dancer number 10. In You Got Served, he was dancer. In Clerks 2, he was dancer. And he was in a show called Dance Life. You know, this guy might be a dancer.
Well, honestly, if you're gonna make a Footloose film,
Sure, but is he an actor? That's the big question.
Greg, does it really matter? It's a Footloose sequel. We're trying to set it in the wrong decade, for God's sake.
Uh, so we got those milestones out of the way. Uh, let's see what's near the future. The Avengers trailer came out. Did you guys see that?
Looks pretty good.
Huh?
Saw one of them. It looks overall pretty standard, but at the same time, I appreciate standard the way they've been doing standard with the Marvel movies lately.
I'm 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 pretty impressed they pulled the whole Avengers thing off. You know, this interconnected movie series. I noticed the trailer really kind of downplayed the presence of the Hulk. He
Yeah, but
only
of course
really
you can't have him going around all the time in any given movie. He's kind of like your weapon of last resort in most storylines, I think.
Well, the neat thing is that in the Incredible Hulk commentary, they say like when he does that ambiguous smile at the end, the director says if there's another Hulk movie next, Avengers movie is his next appearance, then that smile means he's become evil. So I don't know where they're going with that.
I have no idea. Don't think anything's coming from that. Sounds like. Um, let's see.
They're definitely relying on Robert Downey Jr. a fair bit for some of the character in the story, I think,
Yeah.
or at least
Well,
for the appeal in the trailers. I'm not sure.
well, I mean, this does come down to basically as the Iron Man, Thor, Captain America show. Um,
Yeah, they gave like one frame to poor Hawkeye, and the requisite frames to Scarlet Widow,
Black Widow.
Black Widow, whatever.
yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlet. that's where I was getting Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Well,
Should be
Thor
your
already like spent just 3 minutes on Hawkeye for no reason.
Yeah. I think everyone's been clamoring and yelling to get that guy from I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but to get that
Jeremy
guy
Renner.
from Firefly in a superhero movie. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And like finally, Stu's like, okay, we made him Hawkeye. Shut up.
Nathan Fillion?
Jeremy Hurt Locker.
Uh, yeah.
Hurt Locker?
He was the star of the Hurt Locker.
Oh, I see.
He was the
Oh,
bad guy from the town.
He has a kind of terrifying face at the movie premiere photos they're showing him in. No offense to the man. So, I guess some funny words on a crossover. Well, yeah, crossover. I'm not sure. Guest starring thing with one of my last reviews. Trying to get Cody. For some reason, every time I try to get a video clip from anyone in Australia, and that being Seth or Cody, Quantum Joker or Stretch, it ends up being this big issue because for some reason things don't transfer right, and I still haven't pinpointed exactly what that is. But I was just poor Cody. I said, hey, you want to do a little cameo in my thing? And we spend like an hour or two going back and forth trying to get this file to finally work. And I basically, to get that little cameo at the end of my Kingdom of the Rats review, had to had to essentially videotape the movie on the one player that would play it right, and then yeah, record it back with the sound. And so yeah,
Well, this
looking
is the
forward to
life
further
we lead.
cameos in the future. Sorry, what was that, Cody?
This is the life we lead, being popular and famous internet celebrities that need to get content out as quickly as possible.
It's the droves of women and wine and drugs that make it all worthwhile, I find.
Oh, he's not the guy from Firefly. He looks like the guy from Firefly. I finally understand what's going on.
Quick joke.
That worked.
Jeremy Renner, Nathan Fillion. Okay, I understand now. I feel so stupid. We saw like a side glance from him, and he looked like Nathan Fillion. I thought it was Nathan Fillion.
I was getting so confused.
Oh, I hate Thor now. Doesn't have the guy from Firefly in it.
It's got Kirk's dad.
Yeah. Yeah. So, did one trailer that crossed my path recently was for a film called The Raven, which has John Cusack playing Edgar Allan Poe playing Robert Downey Jr.'s version of Sherlock Holmes or something.
I actually started reading the book it was based on years ago when I had lower standards, and it still didn't meet my standards, so I'm not particularly enthused.
No. It really does look like a cash in on the new Sherlock Holmes movies. So on to more quality things. We started season 2 of The Walking Dead. Anyone watch that? Has that happened yet? I don't know.
I haven't watched TV in years, so I'm afraid I won't be providing too much feedback here. Anyway.
Breaking Bad ended last Sunday, which was really awesome, and this Sunday Walking Dead starts.
Oh, it's this Sunday. For some reason I thought it was last Sunday. Okay. All right, cool.
The commercials have shown like they're going to be introducing more characters from the comics from that a lot by keeping Shane alive. So it'll be neat to see how he interacts with them. Kind of make it up.
It's
Have you
neat
read
how... Go
Yeah,
ahead.
You've read the
comics
comic?
up to now. Yeah. And like in the comic, Shane dies really early on because he wasn't expecting it to go this long. Now he regrets that, so the series is kind of his redo of it.
Yeah, lucky.
Oh, I see. I'm kind of impressed how AMC has turned itself around from the channel with nothing on to the channel with all the good shit on.
And the killing.
And the killing. Yeah. But I mean, you got your Mad Men, you got your Breaking Bad, you got your Walking Dead. It's pretty awesome. That's all the cool shows are.
And Hell on Wheels, which looks really good.
Ah, yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
Greg just suggested a great, you know how every channel has their stupid little phrase? Yeah, we have all the cool shows would be AMC's now.
We have all the cool shows, and you just have basic cable. Breaking Bad, the first 3 seasons, I don't know how long this has been, I just noticed it myself. The first 3 seasons are on now Netflix Instant, so I have no more excuse, I gotta start
Yeah, it's been
wrapping
like,
up.
It's been like that for a month, I think.
Okay. I need to finally marathon that.
Well, it's easy to marathon. You just want to watch the whole thing.
Well, I do have to sleep and work at some points.
I am amazed at Greg's apparent ability to bend time just so he can watch like entire series of things. I think he leads a busier life than I do, and he still manages to like this dedication to go through entire shows, some of them not very good, to do reviews, and it's like, can't do that. Can't sit still that long.
Don't think you can make it through 13 episodes of Cavemen?
I'd be doing, if it was on the Netflix Instant Watch thing, it'd be slider bar all the way across, just seeing the pictures. Okay, that looks good. Anyway, I need to stop saying anyway when I am done talking. Anyway.
Speaking of my dedication to television, kind of. Actually, this is a segue getting ahead of itself. We had the Doctor Who season 6 finale, which was kind of not good, at least in my opinion.
I get the feeling it was written backwards.
I'm sorry,
He
say that
wanted to
again.
end with this, so he worked back from there. Then he didn't make it make sense forwards.
I think now that we've had 2 seasons with Stephen Moffat as a show leader, the we can kind of finally weigh his strengths and weaknesses. What Stephen Moffat does really good is the occasional really sad moment and making scary monsters. The thing he doesn't really do well is season-long story arcs. They tend to fall apart the longer they go. Anyone who's watched my channel has probably noticed the Doctor Who Season 6 A Skit video, which is the first Doctor Who thing I've really done. I'm not counting the trailer for my future series on the Doctor Who books. And it is now easily the most successful video I've ever done. It's over 7,000 views, which is like, when you compare most of my videos tend to average out at around 500. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not get mentioned on different message boards.
Well, I can see where a lot of this stuff is getting linked. Hang on, let me pull up the list of sites who've linked it. I've got it linked on the IMDb message board, on the Doctor Who live journal, on Television Without Pity forum, on Eurogamer.net forum, on Superhero Hype forum, on Mark Watches, on TV Tropes. So,
Yeah, that was me.
oh, that was you? I haven't actually
In
found
the
the page.
Xanatos roulette page.
Xanatos Roulette. I'm going to look that up.
Although I think it might have been taken down now.
I'll look. See, that's why I have you guys as friends, to pimp out my shit. So, well, this is the secret to success, guys. Just make more Doctor Who videos, I guess.
Well, early on, I remember I did a Hamlet in 6.5 minutes, and it seemed to do really well. And so I was thinking of trying to write another one, but it would have required me to become as familiar with Hamlet, which was done over 3 years of high school because they kept making me read it. And there's nothing else done by Shakespeare that I could ever do. So, yeah, it's hard to reproduce success. Anyway.